everyone, I'm back today with some drugstore beauties for you. I want to tell you about this new Maybelline Foundation and some drugstore lip glosses I picked up. Everybody's coming out with a new foundation right now. I mean, there's the CoverGirl one, there's this new Maybelline one. It's amazing. Everybody's coming out with a new blockbuster formula. So I thought I would give this one a try today. It's Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Foundation. I got it in, of course, the lightest color they make, which is number 10, Porcelain. And I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with it. Now, I do not know about the whole skin transforming part because I've only tried this on twice. You know, if you use it every day, who knows what it could do. But I just, I've only tried it on. I've swatched it on my skin once, and then I've tried it on, this is the full face of it for the first time. And I have to say, I kind of like it. Okay, so I think I'm going to prime with my Smashbox Plain Primer instead of the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer because I want to get an idea of this foundation's radiance amount. It doesn't claim to be radiant, but I want to see just how the finish is just by itself. So I'm gonna do like one pump. Let's see. Oh, it is full coverage. Yes, it is. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the NARS foundations I've used before. Okay, so definitely a matte finish. Definitely a drier consistency, not a slippery consistency at all. And this one is just dead white. So I'm going to use a powder on top of it that has a little bit of a color to it. Okay, definitely a matte consistency. And putting that colored powder helped a little bit with the stark whiteness of this. I always get the lightest color in any foundation because I know that's what I'm going to be. This one's really white. You know, it doesn't look bad on. I kind of like it. Let me zoom in. I don't mind it. Definitely not a dewy finish, but I don't mind it. This is really reminding me of some of the NARS that I have used. The finish, the very matte. On NARS, with NARS products, I don't ever buy a matte finish foundation, but yet every foundation I've tried of theirs has been very matte when it goes on me, and this one is very matte. So this is really reminding me in the coverage and the finish of NARS, some of the NARS line. So surprisingly enough, it kind of, I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of NARS foundations that I've tried. Not really a matte foundation, but I'll get sort of even the ones they call dewy, and they're still very matte to me. It kind of has reminded me of those. It's a very matte finish. It's a very full coverage, definitely full coverage. And this one, this particular shade is very, very white. I did kind of deepen it up just a little bit with a lighter or a setting powder that has just a little bit of color to it. It's the Estee Lauder Re-Nutrive Smoothing Powder, and I have that one in light. So it has a little bit of a cast to it, and that helped out with the whiteness of it. But as far as going in your pores and everything, it did pretty well on that. I did put a primer on first, but a lot of times primer just does not help me. So it did pretty well with setting and with not settling in my pores or my lines really well. I think this is a pretty good foundation. So putting it on, it's not a real slippery foundation. It's not a real liquidy, watery foundation. It is a little harder and drier and stiffer, so you kind of have to work it a little bit more to get it all over. But I think it's definitely workable. It's not difficult at all. So it's been a long time since I've done a good old purple eye because I'm allergic to it. So I'll be regretting this tomorrow morning when I wake up and my eyelids are glued shut. But I did want to do a purple eye. I have been missing it, and I wanted to show you this really cute CoverGirl lip lava that I picked up. This one is number 840, Colorlicious. Ooh La Lava. Ooh La Lava. It is the prettiest holographic orchid purple lavender. I did put a little CoverGirl lipstick on first, and then put this on top. But it is a metallic reflective lavender, and I think it's so pretty. So out of these, I picked up 3 different lip products at the drugstore, and out of these 3, this definitely is my favorite. The other one I picked up is another CoverGirl, and this one is called Honeyed Kiss. It's just a real sheer almond color, beautiful. Real sheer. It'd be good as a top coat, you know, on top of a lipstick. And then I had to finally found some of these Baby Lips glosses. This one's called Just a Glimmer. It's another real holographic, icy white. This one smells great, feels good on, you know. Both of these actually feel good on, but this one feels really great on. You know, it's a Baby Lips, of course it's going to. I also picked up a really neat hard candy liquid liner. I think this is new. I've never seen this before. This one says Walk the Line Liquid Eyeliner. This color, Silver Sky. Silver Sky. Isn't that pretty? Let's line our eyes with that just for fun. Okay, here's a little bit of it on. It's very watery. So it's like a clear with some blue sparkle in it. It's like a clear with a little bit of blue glitter sparkle in it. I kind of like it. Definitely, I think you have to put a couple of coats of this on for it to show. Let me do the other eye. I think it's pretty. There, it's sloppy. I just kind of threw it on, but I think it's pretty. It's just whoa, I went out of control over here with it, didn't I? But I think it's just a pretty glittery sky blue, metallic. It's got a purple shift to it. It's hard to see on camera, but in real life it does. Wow, that's just fun, especially for summer. Those are just my fun drugstore things for today. On my radar, man, a bunch of good stuff is coming out. There's a simple cleansing oil. I'm gonna have to try that. You know I love my cleansing oils. There's a Physicians Formula cleansing oil coming out. I gotta try that. And the big news is ColourPop is coming out with liquid lipsticks. I have to have those. I have to have like several of them. They have a whole bunch of nude, pinky nude, purpley nude, nudie nude. I have to get all those. I love drugstore stuff. You can get, you know, as much of it as you want because it's so cheap. I had a little bit of a drugstore haul the other day. I went to Walmart. That's when I got all this stuff. Went to Walmart and I threw it all in my cart along with and I put groceries on top of it because my husband was with me. And then when we were checking out, I distracted him. I was talking to him and joking with him and kind of standing to the side of him so he wasn't noticing that the girl was ringing up all these cosmetics. So I did a really good job of hauling all this stuff and he had no idea. More reviews, more tips and tricks coming up, and enjoy your making up.